Hello, it's your Blue Archive Gacha Whale, beginner artist, self-proclaimed, and your boy Sanyo. Welcome to the drawing stream, art stream. For today I am going to draw characters, VTubers from Hololive, and for today I think the characters I will draw from Hololive will be from Hololive English, specifically the group Holomyth, since something like happened today, this morning in EU, maybe like nights in like America, but yeah, Amelia Watson announced something today. And he's going to stop her streaming activities and Twitter activities by the end of September. So it's like technically a graduation, but also not, since she will still be working in the background, more or less. What this exactly means is a little bit unclear. Maybe she's becoming like the next A-chan, the next Nodoka, kind of. But yeah, going to see how this will like turn out. While she's still with us, as Amelia Watson, I think I will start drawing her first. And what I will do, since like planned here, like a Wandoro challenge. So what is a Wandoro challenge? Maybe you will ask. It's like a drawing challenge where you're given a certain topic, whatever you like, you know. Normally you don't get to choose a topic, but in my case I chose one, and you draw this within 1 hour of time. So it's like, yeah, normally like art requires like a lot of hours or like days to like complete, you know, to make like something really good. But I limit myself to 1 hour to like see how far I can come in this amount of time. So it's a little bit of a challenge here. Normally I would like warm up myself, you know, but I think maybe I'm gonna draw more Ame and work on some project, like prioritize her, I think. Yes. Let me see if the pressure's like on, then start pictures. I haven't drawn Ame for about 3 years, I think, maybe 2 years, really sure. But there is like a time where I sporadically watched like from like regularly to like just sporadically with watching Hololive content. Normally I like in the first and second year I watch like as much as possible of Holo EN, and this was like one of my golden eras kind of. But after I got like myself into more streaming, while I got more into competitive Smash, I kind of like halted with that, since I needed to prioritize my own life as well, which is actually okay. From how to say, you have like a limited amount of lifespan, I think, and you can't like say not lifespan, but you have like only so much hours in a day. Sometimes you can't like use that up for watching a streamer, right? You have to like study, like prioritize work, don't get distracted during work, right? And example, if your job is like something with driving trucks, then you can't really watch a movie, right? Maybe like have in the background, but don't actually watch it, else you might like build up by accident. So yeah, I kinda like put myself more first, but this is like a little bit, not a little bit, but this is something where it does need prioritization, so that will work, that I can like produce something good. You can say it like virtual graduation commemoration, but at the same time it's not like a graduation, right? Just like something nice to draw before she's like gone. Same as I liked it with Aqua's graduation. I don't always get the chance, or before it's like too late, I would like to draw, right? Ami-chan actually, she commented my artwork and has used it for her stream. This is like the first one of on the bottom left. I talked about before. I think like I need to make a clip, you know, so it's like easier to discover. But I talked about that like very late back then, like few years ago, and then somewhere around the beginning of the year, when I had like a Satsudan stream. Hello Extraga. I'm doing a one draw challenge, and I will draw Ami-chan today. For now I will do the sketch before I like go in with the lines and the what's called, the coloring. I have like something in mind, but I need to like see how. Hope the audio's fine. I should have asked at the beginning, but I think it's like too late. So let's see. Remove the mic. I kind of hope that I remember how to draw her, since she is like, from my side, the most drawn Hololive Vtuber. I drew her like most of the times, like not only in chibi form but also like in the, how do you say it, anime form, right? Where she's like not small army, but actually like yeah, the original. But also there's like the Amiverse, right? She's like really creative. It has like a lot of different personas. Oh man, like the Ami-B, Emilio, Watson, Emilio, right? There's a lot. Okay, now that I have like a little bit of a foundation, I think now I can actually start. Okay, let's go. If you also are an artist, you know, or have like work to do, I don't know, but you can like feel free to do it alongside me. The stream will be, I think, about 2 hours, since after that one with Ami, I will draw one more, and yeah. It will probably be Ina. Maybe I'm gonna draw Ami in the anime style of mine, like not in chibi form. Gonna see. The motive I will take here is what was like shown in Heavy R World, kind of. There was like one room or like one dimension of Ami where she is like a kind of desert. Hello Nathan Chow to the Wandoro art stream. Like this kind of dimension where she is, or where she was, like with the VR world, was like a desert, and there was a bus stop, and with there like a sleeping small army and Baba. This time was like standing still, and it's kind of like the last station in a world where time's like stopping. Maybe like that her time has like finally run out, more or less. Limit 5 ever. Yeah, I think I understand like why people do it like that, since you know, a lot of people, when like the 4th anniversary came, people were like, yes, Hololive forever, but if you like read between the lines, kind of, if you try to read like too much between the lines, it's like forever, right? This is intentional. You were meant to like drop a hint with that, right? There are like a lot of people like that who misinterpret it like that. It's like not intentional that it was like this, right? But yeah, I appreciate it when like people like notice that. And change their wording. Like there are 5 forever, right? But yeah, we love Ami, right? We love her. Yeah, she has done a lot of work. Exactly, she's the best. And we know why she's the best. She has like a lot of things she has done for the VTuber community, or like how she made EN VTubing like a lot greater. A lot of adventure since she debuted. Even like before they debuted, I was like really looking forward to them, and it was like a kind of time where things were really uncertain, like how they would be. Like Hololive English, it would have been really different without her. Would have not been the same, that's for sure. Don't know what we lose when they go? Or I mean what we had? Like it's just a bit hard to lose things, but it's at least something that's not the G word or like the T word, right? It's the Ame way. She found like a third path for this one, and she remains with us in another way. Not on stage, but behind the stage, backstage, you could say. And with like how things are building up, you know, with like Hololive in the US, and that they try to expand there a little bit more. But yeah, needed a little bit more information, I think, to be like really certain. But yeah. But I'm like glad that she remains in some other form, and whenever there will be new members, I think, some coming to the US can help them. As a streamer, you lose a lot of time. It's not only like starting OBS and then let's go. She has like done a lot of things, and you can see she's really creative. Of course, she has been given the tools with the avatar, the platform, and the reach, thanks to the name of Hololive. But she made like a lot with that. Like the VR world was really impressive. They had their non-3D debut, kind of, like in VR chat they had like a concept, right? There was like a little bit of uncertainty whether or not they would get their 3D like in the very beginning. Like true ones know what I mean. And then they had like this hug in the VR, and it was really sad and happy. They got to do that together, but at the same time they cannot hug each other really, since they are in different places, right? Different dimensions, so to say. Ina's comment where she really like cried and be, oh, I wish I can give you real hugs one day. And yeah, they got actually to do that one day, but back in the days, you know, it was like really uncertain. And then one day Gura reached like 1 million, right? And then, oh, now it should be enough for 3D, right? When do they get a 3D finally? And there was like a lot of questions. But now that we're in the future and like now everything, you know, how history went. And now that we see what will happen with Ame, you know, it's kind of like, but I think it's like the best outcome we have so far. And Aqua, she said something along the lines of like, when you forget me, I will be truly dead, or something like that. So as long as you remember, she still stays with us, right? Have you been watching the GTA streams? They're pretty funny. From what I've seen, it's like pretty great, but I can't follow all kind of POVs. But I was watching Ame's one yesterday. Her stream. But other than that, I could only like watch clips. It's kinda cute how they try to talk in Japanese with the senpais, while try to like learn some phrases. Ame was like selling ice cream yesterday, I think. And then was like asking how to say that, what are like good phrases. Ice cream ikaga desu ka? Or something like that. The investigators are pretty kind. Is Ame your #1 Oshi? I would say so, I think. Before like Hololive English started, she was like the one I was most interested in. But you know, it was just looking at the designs. And I came to her debut stream and it was like kind of whack with the Ame concoction, and she said a little bit later on that she can't remember what she did there. She was kind of like more or less in a drunk state, even, like from energy drinks or something. When she rewatched her debut, it was like, yeah. But this was like a little bit weird of a first impression, I would say. But I kept continuing watching her, and actually, you know, I came for her looks, but I stayed for her personality in the end. There was something really charming about her. It was a little bit weird. I mean, the voice, I was not used to it. It didn't really fit the appearance for me at first. Since I like listening to voices, right? I'm a little bit of a voice fetish guy, but I got used to it kind of. And actually I started to love a lot of her, a lot more, like personality, right? And then she had all those stories. Whenever she would like say, oh, when I was a child, when I was a little kid, those stories, man. Yeah, Kremlin voice. Of course, when she like speaks normally, she has like a pretty cute voice, but then she has like those, she makes like those funny noises, right? And I can remember like one Hollow Knight stream with Ina, and there was like a creature who does like some kind of funny voices, and Ina was like, was it Ame? Something like that. She makes like those eldritch beast noises kind of, but and it's also like featured in her original song Chikutaku, right? I'm not just a detective, I'm a time traveler. Or something like that. It's pretty her. It's pretty much her. But yeah, I think it started to like sink in when with her monetization stream. where she like talked about losing a person and when she lost her purpose or something like that. It was like a really wholesome moment, and I think I did a kind of manga strip to that. And kind of looking back on it, like I did a lot of fan arts. She's like my most drawn Hololive Vtuber, but there was like a time in life where I had to focus more on myself, so I kind of stopped watching, or like changed my schedule, you know, with like watching streams from like every day, watching the full stream to like sporadically like tuning in for 10 minutes, and then those few 10 minutes became like just few singular minutes, and later on to like clips only, or watching the tweets or something like that. But things like the concerts are like possible to watch. It would be nice if she could make more originals. She enjoys singing. She does like a lot of karaoke streams, and it's incredible how her singing voice has like improved over the time. She's not a singer, but you know, karaoke is like something you can do for fun. It's like not about your skill, but that you vibe, you know, and that you enjoy it. And even though she was in a similar state like Coco or like Choco Sensei, she really like puts through with the grind, and it's really endearing to see. And there was like this one clip, or like Twitter clip kind of, where someone compiled all the karaokes from each year, where she sang like Country Roads or something. Yeah, Country Roads of Us. And the end result, the final clip, it really like showed how good she became. So yeah, hard work can pay out. But she enjoyed doing that, right? It's not only the grind, but also the fun, like the journey. It's not about the goal, but the journey, or something like that. Okay, the katakana. Basute, right? Basute. Hello Zen, welcome to the Wandoro art stream. I'm drawing Ami-chan from Hololive. Welcome. Where the bus taking her? Good question. Bus... Ribo? How do you read that? Yeah, it's Ribo or something like that. Very good drawing. Thank you. Okay, let's merge that. Let's do the line art. And if I am done with that, I'd color. Wandoro doesn't really focus on the quality of the artwork, but the speed kind of. I will still do my best, but yeah, I kind of like locked myself in with doing the schedule last week on Sunday. I didn't saw it coming that Amit would come out with the announcement today. But I think behind the scenes I will work on something that has like more quality, that does it more justice with her. The thing is with Wandoro that you need to complete within 1 hour. It doesn't matter how good the quality is. It matters that you're like done, more or less. It's better to be done than perfect. Normally, if I draw, I focus too much on the quality, and then I just waste time. And a lot of hours are like gone from drawing. But when you focus on like the quality itself, yeah, and the quantity, it becomes like good over time. I think like doing a perfect artwork takes more effort, time. But yeah, I like what I draw. I haven't drawn in a long while, so this will be like pretty good as a callback. Are you getting the 4th anniversary merch? Probably. I haven't bought every single merch, but I have some of them. I have their small plushies. I have, I think from the 2nd anniversary. One. I have a lot of merch, yeah. How about you? How about you, Now with shipping it can get expensive. I think if it's from Japan, maybe I will get it a little bit cheaper. If it's like not via GeekCheck, but I use like a forwarding system. Back when I didn't really know much of the shipping meta. I kinda used GeekCheck and it was like pretty expensive, but if I go like via forwarding system, like a proxy, it should be cheaper, I guess, with shipping itself. I'm getting the mascot plushies and a small plush. Great. But yeah, Wallet-kun. Poor Wallet-kun. But yeah, those anniversary merch, or like any kind of merch from them by anniversary or birthday, whatever event, is only one in a lifetime. They only come once and never again. And if you lose money, you can get it back again. Money is limitless, but merch is not. It's your only chance. Buy now and worry about the money later. You kinda need to cope, right? With our dying wallet. That you did a justified purchase. Like, when you forget your Oshi, when you forget your packet of Vtuber, they will die. Merch is like one way to prevent that. Like, look at that, you know, and remember the good times. Yeah, but I think like even if you can't support them financially, you can still watch their streams, can give a like, you can leave a comment, and those overall can do a lot, you know. Even drawing for them, fan art, right? I had moments where Ami-chan liked my tweet, one of my tweets, and then a fan art I drew for her. This is the left, in the very first one, the top left, bottom left, and she actually used it in one of her streams. It gave me a little bit of momentum, but I kinda did not abuse that any further. Kinda woke up to a lot of interaction. It was like, what the heck was going on? When I watched watched her latest stream 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I was like, oh, I was asleep during that time. Holy crap. Yeah, I was happy. Whenever I get depressed, I can watch that stream, you know, and listening to her words, and yeah. But she didn't know who it was who did the artwork. Kinda forgot. So yeah, there was like no shoutouts. But the investigators, they're so nice. They did research and kinda found my Twitter and the artwork, the original source. And then yeah. It was not much of a momentum, but it was there. It was like from their regulars, I think. Alpha Hot Dog, pretty nice one. Sometimes translates some of the comic fan arts, or like manga, you know. Some investigators do as a fan art for her. You know, some little bit of fanfic. You could also say, some people say like doujinshi, but for like Westerners it sounds a little bit sus since they connect doujinshis with a certain kind of media. But yeah. I think there's also this dedicated VTuber account, Maxwell, I think, yeah. There were like some regulars out there who were like working there too. Investigators are nice. But I can't help but think they can be a little bit weird. I mean, maybe I'm like the normal one amongst them. You know, in terms of weird, is that they're getting really attached to her. When she disappears, it's like, Ame Toko, and yeah. And in the Discord, I'm in the Discord there, it's like the Ryan Gosling kind of reaction images. I kinda sad. I think it's kinda funny in the end. It's like weird in a funny way. And it also reflects into the investigators, like the personality in the investigator design. Now that they're like alligators, but small, very fragile, kind of cute beings. It was like in a time where the investigator design was like not finalized yet. But I think like with seeing Chet's personality, there was like a good sample, right? You can work with. I kinda liked what came out. I have yet to draw the investigators. Like, when I was like drawing a lot of anime back in the days, the design was not finalized yet. Not much experience of like drawing scaly characters, but this will be fun, I think. I think it's kinda a trend when someone's going that people like be like, hey, I drew for her this and that, she's special for me, right? Like there's this kind of thing, kind of a me too, but but I guess like a lot of people are getting emotional with her decision. Like it's I saw that in a lot of quotations too, like with Coco, with Mel, with A-chan. For a lot of people I think it might be, for some people it might be the first time seeing the partings, but the longer you are a fan of someone or of a lot of people, the more you might get hard-boiled. Like you get used to it, right? Like in this 4 years with anime, there were like some partings. Some were pretty short. Like pretty short in their stay. And a lot of lost potential. But if they stayed like a long time, yeah. I think like with Ame's one, it's like pretty good since a lot of the investigators, they took it like pretty well, surprisingly. Like the regulars, for example. They took it like pretty well and respect the wishes. Maybe it's because not the graduation, but she continues as an affiliate. there. Working backgrounds in the background, whatever that means. I for myself also didn't felt too sad about it, because it's not a goodbye, more or less. I don't know how you gamers feel about that. But a lot, from a lot what I can see, it's that they were like sharing really warm comments. Like even people like Dokibird reached out, and I really can see that she influenced a lot of people. Like not only fans, but you know, other people in her work field. And be inspiration. For 4 years. Really innovative. The one thing I draw is like her in the VR world. And VR is like not really easy to do. And even coming off of the VR thing, right? Like expanding. Normally you are like a 2D character, live 2D, right? And 3D was not really possible for them. They had to like travel to Japan. There was like a little bit of a question, right? With that. I think it was during Halloween. I think they debuted around end of summer, I think? Around August, beginning of August, right? Even October or something was like Halloween, right? It was only like within 2 months. This was pretty quick. No. This was 1 year after. I think what they did there... Yeah. I can't remember Ame's Ouija board thing. And she had like a different skin. Yeah, this was 1 year after. And in this time it was like no 3D. Yeah. Oh man, this was kind of impressive. Think about it. Hopefully she can do some cameos, guest appearances or something like that. Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe she gets a new skin, but there's like no confirmation really. Yeah, it was yeah, last week. they had like their 4th anniversary, yes. But yeah, it was kind of in the beginning of the spooky season, right? And then Halloween. This was kinda cool. Yeah, this was like with Kanaaru, with Seafoam Boy, then the designs with Wolfie, since they were like the question, hey, what kind of themes do you like? And then there was the thing that they like the Wolfie army kind of gifs. And a lot of people got really creative with those gifs, you know? They took like individual frames and then put them in certain situations. For example, like the Yamcha, that meme, right? And they put like one animation of like Ame Ground Pound in there where she's like similarly curled up like that Yamcha, right? And a lot of those images, they were pretty funny. And since Wolfie was like pretty quick, you know, and watched the streams of Hololive, they were like the only Holi in back in the days. Yeah, there was like a lot of work out there, quickly produced. I think back when it was only like Myth, I think I was also pretty motivated and quick with like drawings. But as soon as there were more and more, and then in the time zone, the time frame, I got like more of real life to do. I kind of had to like drift apart, and I can't remember the words that we don't have to prioritize them, you know. For example, when like super chats come, that we can use the money for ourselves, we don't really need to, and with membership as well. But I really felt like it was really worth with Ame's membership, since I was like not a lot of memberships, but from the experience of other people, they say that Ame's one is really the best, or maybe one of the best, since she does like a lot of updates, and she has really interesting things to share. Like when she's like yapping, you really wouldn't like think she's like a person who likes fishes, or like who is like has a lot of knowledge about fishies. She has like aquarium, she has this and that. Yeah, there's a lot. Like back in days, there were like in every single Gura stream, like the shark facts, but at some point I stopped. But she still gets like a lot of people for every stream she does. Even if you think you have fallen off, there's still like people who well, like watching stuff. Maybe you lost momentum, right? But you're still like beloved, right? I can't really say too much with momentum thingies, since there were points where I couldn't like really watch them that often anymore. It's like watching an anime, then taking a break, come back to the current episode and be like, what the heck happened? I need context. Can someone help me? Kind of like that. I usually binge watch anime to keep the momentum. Understandable. But there's something special as well when you do it like on a weekly basis, right? What's supposed to be. Like when you have no other choice, of course. People will talk about the current episode, and then you can like join into the talk, right? And then there's like the excitement, waiting for the next episode, the uncertainty on like what it will be, how it will be executed, if you like know the reference, for example. But other than anime episodes, streams don't have the same kind of length. Anime are 20 minutes long, if you skip opening and ending. Maybe 22 minutes, 23 minutes. And yeah, you can binge watch 12 episodes, which are like about 140 minutes. It's like 3 to 4 hours, right? binge watching that, no problem. But what about streams? There can be 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. If they're endurance streamers, maybe it can be an 11-hour VOD. How about that? Can we binge watch something that is like several hours long, not only like in double digits, triple digits, maybe like even 4 digits, right? Not like thousands of hours. It's gonna be different. Can't like watch it more in one go, right? And within one day. Kinda have to keep it around 1 stream per day or something like that. And they will keep streaming when there's concerts, there are like events, when they release merch. And yeah, it's gonna be really hard not only to keep up mentally, but also like financially, maybe like physically as well. When there's work, time is like not limitless. So yeah, sometimes you have to do sacrifices, right? In order to talk with your friends, like more super or something like that, right? And then see what's currently going on, the current news, sometimes drama. Like Enrico was something I couldn't really watch as well, but I saw like a lot of fan arts with Gigi and Ame regarding the roleplay, and it kind of looked fun. Jonathan Fachi. Kinda promising. It had to come with an end with Ame here, but man, it's great that they could have done something so great with their time there. Like especially for the new girls, Justice. 2024, the year of the dragon, is a pretty sad year, surprisingly. We had a lot of bad years. 2020, it could have been a pretty bad year. We had like this one event that affected the whole world. We had Etika, kind of. Like a very positive streamer. But yeah, there were like a lot of things there, and then Hololive EN happened. Holomyth. That was great. But the next years were also like a challenge. I think I don't really want to remember it. But if I give my hardest, I probably will remember. So yeah. But 2024, man. The current year. Like, if we talk about the now, kind of, rather than the past, we can also like see it's not doing so hot. Yoso Ramel, Echan, Hisaki Gamma, Aqua. Couldn't even draw Fanart for Holo Stars in a long while. I miss Etika, that was my boy. Yo, yeah, Etika. Yeah, I was talking about indirectly about a positive streamer who could have helped us there, but you got it. Nice. Hello Sleepy Demon, welcome to the art stream. I'm doing a Wandoro of Ami-chan. At least trying to. I have 10 minutes. Maybe I ping too much. Let's do my very best with what I can on fixing a little bit of lines, and then apply color within 10 minutes. If Etika would have been up there while we had the pandemic, man, it would have helped a lot. We needed someone positive. And I think, yeah, there was a lot of trauma in 2020 as well. I'm like slowly remembering, but let me try to not remember. Hello Makotova. Welcome to the art stream. Ami is the next H-chan. Yeah. Can't spell Ami without A. My distraction yapping plan is working. Yeah, it does, it does. Actually, let's do it like this. But man, when I saw Ame-chan's design, I really was falling in love with how it looks like Nami-sensei. Pretty great. Like, her art is really clean. But she herself stopped her streaming activities. No time. Has to focus on real life. He also is a human. But man, she's cute. It was also nice to see her and Ami collabing. Like Vtuber Mama and yeah, Vtuber. I'm kinda surprised that a lot of those Vtuber Mamas, they have a lot of potential on being good streamers. And they ride on that momentum. In 5 minutes, can I do that? Gonna be a little bit hard. I'm probably gonna give up on the bus stop sign and only draw everything within the bench. Like Papa, the bench, and Ami. I think that's okay. Like important is that you can see it's Ame-chan. Yeah, it is really better like that. And she pops up every once in a blue moon. If she's completely gone, you know, like if it's a graduation announcement, I think the reception would be a lot more teary. A lot of like, Ame, Doko, don't leave, don't go. Which is understandable. How did I do that? I haven't run a long while. Oh, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I guess I need to do overtime. I will give up on the bus stop thing for the stream. I think like off stream I will add it. Actually, let's do overtime completely. Yeah, Aqua's one, it really hit hard. She went out with a bang. Okay, I can't make it in time. I got too rusty. But let me finish trying Ame. It won't be 60 minutes, but I think it doesn't sound bad if I do it in 6 minutes and 10. 60 minutes and 10 minutes. Can't listen to her songs the same way. Yeah, it's like... actually, when I listen to Aqua's songs nowadays, I kinda get like... there's like a hint of sadness. Bittersweet. This is also a good word. Aqua's songs are really on the positive vibe kind of side, like her original songs. That's not about depression or something, but like about hope and smiling, right? Like really idolish. And I really like that about her personality. Like she talked about that, I think, one time, that she really can't listen to Japanese songs since most of them, like when she hears the lyrics and knows what it means, it sounds like really depressing and sad. So she kind of switched her playlist to our English one, and but when she was actually curious about the meanings, it turns out some of the songs were actually depressive as well. Now time's up. Okay, extra time. So I kind of like it that when Aqua does her original songs, that she tries to be positive there. That's pretty nice. But you know, whenever like, for example, in anime, the opening's like really positive and everything. And then in the final arc, it plays. It gets sad. I don't know what a good example would be. I haven't like really finished Planet, but for some people it's like when the Dango song plays. Or Anohana when the ending song plays. I don't have a good example. Like when I listen to Aqua Io Palette now, or Kaisoresha, even like Aqua Koto, Aqua Akta no Koto Suki Sugi song, like among the Kaisoresha is not positive. It's like about a journey, but yeah, Aqua Io Palette, her signature song, and could also say it's Aqua, the Akta no Koto Suki song. Those are, yeah, those can evoke emotions of a sappy kind. I wonder if this will be same with Chikutaku, since this song's like positives as well, like no hint of depression or sadness. But it's kind of like funny, right? And not funny, but it's kind of like contradictory. You sing something so positive and happy, but you get like a little bit sad about that. What is the magic in that? I can't really explain, but yeah, this is the kind of power of that. Happy memories. You don't like shed tears because you're sad, but yeah. You had a good time. A good memory. I think this is a better color for Baba. Ikutaku waku waku. I don't know the whole song. Hmm. How do I do this? Doesn't need to be perfect. Don't want to waste too much time. What are you planning on working on next? I'm probably gonna draw Ina-chan. Or maybe Ame again, but not in GB form. I have to like think. But tomorrow I will do another Wandoro stream as well. Maybe it will not be bad to draw everyone from Hololive. Maybe all of them together, right? But it's like hardly possible in 1 hour. So I kinda have to give up on that plan. But I could also like I had to draw every Ame version. I liked Buff Ame. Five different streams. I mean, it doesn't have to be one stream, 1 hour, right? Sometimes I can extend. There was like artwork I really liked after I was like that, after the 1 hour timer expired, and then I was like, I like this picture. Let me use my remaining MP to perfect it. And then it turned out to be a good picture. At least like one I'm satisfied with. When I saw the numbers, like interaction numbers, like on every platform I like posted it, it was like pretty average, but I personally was like happy with that one. Chuck the mana pots. Hi. Make it a little bit thicker. Basse. I think this should be a no. Don't really know what it's supposed to say. Let me see. I'm just gonna copy it. I see. I'm still like studying a little bit of Japanese, but sometimes I like mix up kanas. doesn't hurt to like study it. Can open you more doors. Basse Noriba, yeah. I recognize it as Noriba, but at the same time I think like, what does that mean? You know. I don't rely on Google Translate regarding this one. Sometimes the results can be really weird. I can remember this one weird translation. When Hololive Vtuber debuted. Or at least like pre-debut. And then Twitter interactions. The members did their first tweet, like Uamoko. They were like both dogs, right? Like guardian dogs. So Iris was like, something along the like with walking them, like walking a dog, or samposu or something like that. But when you use like the translate kind of function, it said something about like effing the dog. Is this why we need translators or like localizers to help us on like getting the right meaning across? Yeah, I guess so. But some AI do a pretty good job as well. Even though it doesn't like sound so great. AI. Yeah, at least like the translation can like be a little bit of a help. I think Twitter will at least at some point will do that. Go like this kind of direction. And it's not really like, you know, like ChatGPT is like similar in a way. Like not really like AI, but they use like data that's available and come up with a proper solution like that when like a question is asked. Any data, right? It's like a resource. I haven't like really used it that much. But when I listened to Aniki, to Axel, and how he used it as, it's kind of interesting. Normally like people would use ChatGPT, for example, to be like, hey, can you tell me a solution to that? But Axel was in a kind of sense, since he was still at university, kind of was like in a sense of like, hey, there's this kind of question, can you explain me in a way where I can understand how to solve that? And like in this approach. And it would like turn out pretty well. But when there was like no data, For example, like in the internet, he would use the resources the university gave him, like the study material, gave it like to ChatGPT and be like, hey, can I have like this kind of things? Can you help me to explain how this works? And yeah, this is like how he personally did it. And I kind of like the idea. If you use it like a resource, right? Not as like a cheat guide book, you can certainly learn, you know, like it's better in the long run. Like the thing is, like some people like they use like ChatGPT to write like the essays for them, you know. But they're like nowadays technology that can like detect AI. But if you use it like that, you know, and like teaching you how certain things, then yeah, you can beat the system. Hello Toast, welcome to the art stream. I'm trying Amila Watson from Hololive English. Holomyth. Welcome. I kinda like the episode as well, or like not episode, but like the one stream, you know, when AI became like pretty correct, or like became scaringly good at like becoming more and more refined, and then she had like a stream about that kind of topic, like not directly addressing it, but like in a creative way that Army AI or something like that. I can't really remember it. It was like 1 year ago, 2 years ago. But she has like a stream regarding that one. It was a bit kind of, but it was a really good one, and it showed like her creativity, like we know like she had done the VR thing. She has like basically invented the schedule art. She has like those VTuber assets, you know, when she came up with the legs, she invented that one. And then oh man, there's like a lot. I like her outfits with the astronaut thing as well, like where she had like where the chat can like type up, down, side, fire, and then it would like include the chat's inputs and use it into the video game, kind of like shooting asteroids or something with a space shuttle. ChatGPT is the code. I think if Ami won't sing any more songs, we still have the Ami I voice to cover new songs. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But also there's nothing wrong to go back to listen to the old songs or like old karaoke songs, right? Karaokes. She has like done a lot. I think some of the clippers, they surely have like some archives clipped, or at least like the original songs. Like all variations of Country Roads can be like pretty great too. Even though there's like this one Country Roads, this group collab, right? Technically this is their first song, but I can remember Kiara didn't really like Country Roads. Like this kind of collab thingy. I get her. I mean, it's a good song, but at the same time, it's a little bit too. She will never die. Yeah. As long as the archives are there and we can watch those. Kinda don't like how Papa looks like. How I drew Papa. I mean, for sure there are people who have not watched every single one of her stream. So there will surely be a lot to like catch up to. A lot of archives you can watch. And there's even clipper content. The membership stuff, that will be a little bit sad. Like, it's not only the videos, but her posts that are like pretty good. Good extra fodder. Like her membership posts, they are great. They're really great. Like the amount of updates she gives. The amount of random stuff she shares. Like, you know, it's not only like, oh, new membership stream here or new artwork. She also like shares like some random stuff she like finds cool and wants us to see, right? She's like, for some people it's like, oh, it's my girlfriend, or she's real and something like that. But yeah. But it's like having a really good friend, kind of, and they share like some funny stuff with you. Like nowadays, I think if you're like in any Discord server, you check like the meme channel, there's like memes, right? And something like that. In this kind of sense, I think I can like... It's like understandable. Nami is like the provider, a really good provider. But yeah, it's only like less than 2 weeks, so maybe it's not worth to join the membership now. Maybe you get lucky with the membership gifting gacha. But yeah, I think when she had like the option of membership, I couldn't like join the very first day, but you know, Myth kinda motivated me to like get my ass up, find a job and work, so they can support them. When my first membership virgin thingy went like to her, he took my first time regarding memberships, and I was really like blessed by how much she like gave. But at some point I had to like also like stop. So I'm gonna rejoin. Probably I'm gonna have about 1 year in the buckle. It's like not long compared to 4 years, right? But still like a good chunk. And I can like see what I missed out. Maybe see like maybe can archive like some of the memberships stuff. And if I have membership, I can like maybe check in the Amelia Watson Discords and see what they have there. Like, they're really organized. the investigators. They're really cool. They're really cracked. Community is really likable. I can remember Ami said something along the lines that she like joined the Discord server and she kinda cringed. Something like that. Like not directly saying which server it was. Could have been really the main server, I don't know. But there are some names you can recognize when you check the chat often enough. Okay, let me do something. Let's add some effects. How do you do this? How did I do it? Let me think. Yeah, I think something like this. So 3 layers I need to add. This is desert. Also, let me try. Like a dark blue. Maybe not a dark blue, maybe a dark yellow. Gonna be interesting. Are you watching her stream tomorrow? I got work, so I can't watch it live. I'm probably gonna watch her stream. It's about less than 6 hours. In EU time zones, it's like at 12 AM. Like midnight. It's gonna be tough. But maybe I can. Let's see. But yeah, the archive is still there. It's not gonna run away. And there will be clippers. I did that kind of with Minato Aqua too, when it like finally sank in that she will go. I kinda watched her streams on a daily basis, like every time when I could. Even during work, I had like in the background. The good thing is, compared to Japanese, I understand English. I can write, I can speak it. With Japanese a little bit, I can't understand 100%. But I'm learning it. The pitch accent is, I think, not so hard for me. But it's not easy, Japanese. don't really use effects often, as it takes more time to like make it look convincing enough. I include it every once in a while, if it works out for me. Actually, maybe instead of yellow I do really the cold blue. How do I do this? Clip? Yes. Yeah, since she will be frozen in time. She will be frozen in time. This makes more sense if it's like this. Let go of the warm colors. But yeah, now it makes more sense with the warm colors, like the lighting effect. I think the dark tone is too depressing. Yeah, it is. Maybe like this. I have to keep a tone of darkness in there. And then see if I can color balance it out, so it isn't like too heavy. It's like a chibi artwork, right? It looks like cute, but at the same time you can make something really dark heavy with that, depending on it. Warm makes it feel less sad, yeah. I get it. Let's find a middle ground. When did I start it? So I think like it's about 90 minutes or like 100 minutes. More shadow. let the shadow fall in this direction. Yeah, I mean the Wandoro has failed, but I kind of like the picture, so I used like little extra time to make it look more final. There are like very few artworks I actually managed to do in 1 hour, but most of them I could not finish in this time frame. But it's like not too bad. Right? If you can't speedrun within 1 hour, I mean, you still had a good run, right? And you can use the rest of the time to make it like, to not lose a life, to not use the progress, whatever. It's still a win, I think. Oh. Yeah, this seems a little bit too dark. But looks okay, right? Looks okay. I think this is a good commemoration. Let's put somewhere my autograph and save it. I haven't saved actually. Reminds me of autumn. Yeah, it's spooky season. It's spooky season. Okay. What should I do next? Let's put that picture somewhere here. No. I don't have enough space. Okay, this can work. More or less. Let's open another one. Set the timer. Let's draw Ina-chan. I haven't drawn her a long while. Gosh, while Ame gave me the energy to move on, Ina brought me back to drawing. I had a little bit of a story where I gave up on drawing. But even though Ina didn't do anything special according to her own words, she still made an impact on people. And she's a little bit... yeah. I'm just a little guy. Just a little guy. Or something like that. How could I have done an impact on other people? She's very humble, yeah. Let me think. She's very... she is really... I like her vibes. Like, she's chill, yes. But she also is very proficient in the meme culture. Like, not only like with puns, right? Meme culture wise, she also like knows stuff. And can pull off some good shit. Let me think. I think I have a good idea in mind, but it's gonna be chibi again. With Takotachi. Ina's back. Can I do that? Let's start with our sketch first. I need a vision. I haven't ever drawn them from the back side, really. Mostly from the front view, rarely from the side view, but this was never the case. It's like from the back. I think it could kind of looks like funny. Can look funny if it's like in chibi form. Just Adore proceeds to do a 40 minutes masterpiece. She's very skilled. Of course she has experience. And has done it professionally for sure. I mean, if you know, you know. Wow, 2 AM in Australia. Prioritize your sleep. Remember the start timer? Yeah, if I'm done with the sketch. If I have like a clear vision on what I want to do. Thank you. No, I can't do that. I think I'm gonna do that when they are like nice fun. Let me think. Maybe something simple. Simple is the best. He does like those smug faces, right? Ina. I think this can do. Let's start the timer. Kiara's crying right now. Oh. Should I keep it in the background? Let's listen. I haven't drawn Kiara in a long while as well. But she liked my artwork I did for them first anniversary. But I'd have drawn her sometimes. Oh gosh. Chibi form is so different. It's supposed to look cute if I draw it normally, but this is so much of us. This smug is so offending. KFP is a really strong fan base. It might be the smallest in Myth, but they're really strong. Think I gotta go now. Have a nice stream, my guy. Thank you, Nathan. And I wish you a good night. Bye bye. Stay strong. How can such an individual live without a silly investigator? Good question. Hello, Abstract. Welcome to the art stream. I finished drawing Amelia Watson, like it's the first picture in the bottom left or the left side. And I'm now drawing Inanis. Welcome. I didn't saw it coming that Ame would go when I did the schedule. I didn't saw the future. And when I yesterday did the thumbnail and put up the waiting room, I couldn't like foresee it either. Then the announcement came in EU Times this morning. I watched it live, but I came back to like a little bit unfortunate time. When I tuned in, I heard the G word first. I was like, what? But after I rewatched it and saw a little bit of more information, I was like, oh, okay. She's not gone for good. Kinda stays, but she doesn't graduate. But it's can technically be one. To be honest, it didn't like sink in yet. At least I don't feel like super sad. But I'm sure, even though I don't feel it yet, it will be much harder for the members. They have been through a lot a long time. They had like a strong connection with that. But when this like severs, you know, it depends on like the people, how like strong they can take it. It was really spontaneous. It came like out of the blue, right? But I think like the members, like Hololive, the rest of Hololive, they knew like very early. Ami said something she didn't want to ruin the mood with the 4th anniversary, you know. Had like hitting a big milestone. Normally it's like nothing too big, right? She still stay with us, but she got like emotional because so many memories. And it's like a stream, right? Not a scripted video. And man, that was like pretty good spot on. They kinda like overcame. They kinda got like more sneakier with the announcements, right? It's not the black text on the white background anymore. They're like pretty good. They became really good in like doing it in a stealthy way to make it like so unexpected. It can only work one time. But even like the Holo Stars, EN, they like appreciate them. I'm like have memberships in some of those of some of the boys, and even they appreciate it. They can't like say it in public really much, I think. I don't know what holds them back. Maybe there are like some rules, I don't know. Maybe like some, maybe not rules, but maybe like some recommendations from money sons. I don't know. But whenever they did like something together, I really liked it. Like the Worms collabs, or like the, you know, the Worms tournament, kind of. I really liked that one, and especially Mercury and Vespa were like back there, like there in the commentator seats. I remember like Vespa, he had like practiced commentating, watch like some football things, and bring that hype. You know, when they hit a goal, it's gonna be like goal, like that. And they had like this Astro Nearing collab. I haven't like watched that yet, but yeah, I'm gonna look back on some of those great moments. She has this cloth, right? It's gonna be purple. But yeah, I'm like surprised from some of my regulars that they are like pretty deep in with VTubers as well and such. Maybe because I don't draw as much regarding like VTubers. Like it was mostly in the Blue Archive kind of thing, since I kind of like started my channel off of as that one. But I still watch, I still like them, you know, and yeah, it really seems like that a lot of people got like affected by Hololive in their beginnings. Even like when they're like latecomers, right? They start in the era of like Promise or like Council. Nowadays Promise. Or like Advent, maybe Justice. We still can't forget about the OGs, right? That they like started something pretty well. Ooh. And there are the flaps. How do I do this? Let's do it like really roughly. It's too simple. It's too simple. I guess I gonna add some effects, make it like more like stand out more. Yeah, I need to add some effects, yes. I have a little bit of thing in my mind, but you can't really see it in the sketch. The design is like really beautiful, but if I cut out some of, like, if it's not full body, can't really like see all the greatness. I think for me back in the days, Ina was a little bit hard to draw. In like a good way. Like her design is not bad per se, I really like it, but drawing it and making it look good was like a challenge. Spent like a lot of unnecessary a lot of times on like drawing her and then just giving up. But if I do the Wandoro kind of thing, just give me a limited amount of time to draw her, maybe I actually get to finish Ina artworks. I have a lot of unfinished Ina artworks back in the days. I have a lot, and I accidentally deleted the folder, I think, so I don't have anything anymore. I think that was in the 2022 era, like 2 years ago. Yeah. Good thing most of the stuff has already been uploaded, so it's still there. But unfinished artworks, for example, are like gone forever. Yeah. But I can still make new artworks. No worries, no problem. How did I do this? I kinda did it like this, yeah. And just erased what stuck out, what sticked out. Let's do it without line art, so that I can finish within the time frame. It's a little bit simpler, but I need to like do a little bit more to make it look good. Also me hungry. Greetings from Thailand. Yeah, hello, welcome to the Backrooms level. To the art stream. I'm currently drawing Ina from Hololive. Hololive Ian. Yeah. Okay. How do I do this? The character design is a little bit of a mystery for me. Make it like look good. Things she has done is wonderful though. Ah, I see. It's a little bit weird, I think, that I'm kind of looking forward. I mean, it's kind of like saying goodbye from streaming with her, but she has a lot of things planned. Like she still does GTA. She does Durin streams. She has a charity stream planned. And there's like a grand finale. The grand finale will be like one thing I will look forward to. At the same time, you know, it's like a goodbye, right? There will be tears, probably. I'm looking forward to that, man. But I think like it's simply curiosity, would like say. Since Ami has done really creative things. And she has, how to say? She has kickstarted and shifted the meta, right? Like English VTubing. Like with the assets, with the schedule art, she has a lot of unique ideas. And there's the Amiverse, right? Has done a lot of things. Noted? What is noted? I'm getting worried. But yeah. She's very creative. And Hololive EN without her would have been really different. Like Dokibird. He has tweeted under her post, and there's so much of warm words and how much she was of inspiration, right? So you can't help to wonder what her grand finale stream would look like. Even like she has like done a lot of ones. Like I think like the Asa Ame You know, like the spin off to like Asakoko, right? This was like pretty nice as well. But she couldn't like keep it up forever. I think like two streams it was she has done with that, like the morning show. You have to do a lot of research and then do like skits, right? And script like the morning show kind of thing. The skits are, for example, like the butt plug and then like the Asakoko copium, I don't know. Like there are like references in the game in like Holocure, the Fanart game. The army concoction was like the kind of thing that has been used as substitute for the Asakoko prefable version. Oh man, the concoction, yeah. Debu's flashback. She has de-rugged us. Well, but yeah, she can't remember the stream anymore, so she kind of did it spontaneously. I don't know, but it has to be planned, right? Else you can't like do this kind of effects there. Man, Ame, when she's like not by her senses, like kind of dangerous, but also like can be really creative, weirdly enough. Man, it's kind of boring. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's a little bit hard to draw Ina without full body, kind of. Without the full body. And make it look good. Since she... When you just like draw her from the neck, she has like a lot of clothing on. It looks funny. I kinda need to like bend the rules to make it work. Well, I cut now out. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that more out. $13 now. Yeah, I really struggle with drawing Ina and making it look like okay enough. Was past Tosan's problem. But she has new outfits, right? Oh yeah, I can maybe do that. Has new outfits, right? That's too late now. Yeah, let's stick with that. We're gonna do it next time. Next time improve there. Kinda like here, a bit there. Even though like Ina-chan is the artist in the group, when I saw the art collab, I think like it was during the start, while they had momentum. Everyone in the group is weirdly, not weirdly, but like outside of Ina, they all have like a distinct art style. And all of them were like memorable in a way. Ame, Kiara, Kali, even Gura, they all had something memorable in the art style. And as someone like me who can draw, who taught himself drawing over the long span of time without internet, it was like kind of a wow moment. I really was impressed. I really was impressed. Like, the one thing Gura drew, it's a little bit abstract. It looked like spooky. But it was like so... it left an impact. Like she drew Ina. Then it was like the subtext of like gotcha, gif, and it looked like so spooky. But man, I really like what she drew there. Even though it was like not in a kawaii kind of sense, you know, she's like the kawaii shark, right? But it was like so... it was like a really memorable kind of artwork. Kind of wondered what went through her head. But it has been like so long, she probably doesn't remember if we ask her now. But art is like a fingerprint. Everyone has like a unique fingerprint when it like comes to drawing. I think nobody says this anymore, like, right? When they see Gura, like about shark. Maybe the one thing that stays in memory is like the right? When she starts off her stream like that. It has been like so long. It feels like so ancient. Like the things that were popular in the beginning. With Myth. Life is old. Ugh. I don't know what my idea is here. Actually I do know. But it's like not recognizable at first. I need to add something. Effects. It comes like with colors, of course. But I think this I can actually finish within an hour. And touch up in that kind of time. Ami took me like 90 minutes. But now I'm like a little bit more focused here. Yeah, I think, yeah, I should be able to do it within the time span. Is that some color? Ah, she has a halo. I forgot. It's gonna be like Blue Archive again. Oh, great. It's like Blue Archive again. No, don't forget the halo. Oh god, she has a halo. Man. I'm gonna add it in the end. Yes. It's like Blue Archive all over again. Can't escape it. Ooh. Let's use a brighter tone. Actually, I never, when I upload archive fan arts, I never do it without the halo. I always include it. But when I do, for example, like challenges, you know, that are like based on a timer, like for completion, I actually need like more than an hour. It's like not much, it's just like something circular above the head and then do some fancy design with it, but sometimes the fancy design of like the halo takes like a lot of time. Then yeah, I don't get to complete it. Oh, now I forgot what I talked about. She has a mole, right? I can't like draw it here. Cannot draw it. Feels a little bit weird. But also I'm glad that I get to draw Hololive Fanart again. Oh. Like EN actually, not only like Hololive in general. I need to like get to draw stars again. Since Vespa Magni, since Develagan, I haven't like found the motivation to do it that much. But from Armis, I like Gerard and Roos. In Gibby nowadays, like with Deadlock, when I like checked in, actually all of them are great. I just need to find more time. Sometimes you need to hang out with your bros, right? Sometimes it's all what you need. Phew, yeah, it makes me like kind of curious. I'm kind of curious what the other stars members have said. It's like in public they can't say much, but I need to like check their membership, I guess. Like what Aniki said. Yeah, there's more behind the scenes. There's a lot more behind the scenes. $5 though. To think about it though. But it's worth for some of them. Ina has very beautiful eyes, right? But if I do it in this style, it kinda get like denounced to a white blob. But you can like make pretty funny expressions with those. Since I'm like watching it too long, like looking at it too long, it loses its effects on me. But my initial idea will find its way to the public. Usually I'm not the kind of person who does colors on artworks. Usually I do not color. But with chibi you kinda have to. Kinda. Especially if it's like for something dumb like this. Nah, actually it's not that dumb. I mean, some chibi art you can make look like really cool and give it like more impact, as you would like do in an illustration. Like the small army concert, small army, and like Holomyth small collab concerts they had. I think like for the first anniversary. No, maybe it's not first anniversary. 1.5 anniversary. They had a concert, something like that, in a VR world. Phew, they showed like a lot of rooms and at the end they had like a shiny, scuffy story, something. Like, singing with 5 people in this Discord call, you won't be in sync. But they did it regardless, it was scuffy. But yeah, very bittersweet. I remember that. I think like it's harder for the talents, it's harder for them. But I think it might be a good thing that he got promoted, more or less. You have like more free time. As a streamer you have to do a lot of things, like you need to do the stream, that takes like a lot of your time, then you have to do schedules, you have to do the plans, and maybe plan collaborations, and also have collaborations and streams. You also have like some behind the works things, like there's a lot of things going on that will consume your time. Even though she's a time traveler, right? There's only so much you can do. Initially I was like thinking maybe a graduation, right? And you can get to live your life again. But with the army way, the path she has chosen, yeah, she can somewhat live a normal life, but still help. And not leave them fully behind. It's very like her. And all the fans, they were really understanding. Like those regulars from Ame, the regular investigators. Pretty nice. Have this kind of reassurance. They are so nice. I mean, I'm like part of her fan base too, but I was away for a long time. Now I came back. And yeah, surprise, surprise, I tuned in when she said the G word. I really like thought it was like something along the lines of that. It wasn't. Ooh. But yeah, still doesn't make it too good. Okay, anyways. Maybe this can save it, I don't know. Was kidding. 5 minutes, okay. I wonder when I'm gonna share this artwork with Ina here. Need to find a good timing. Right now I'm probably gonna just share Ame's ones on social media, but with Ina I don't know when I will find a moment. So that's one, and the palms are hearts, and then it's be another one. Probably I can draw another member, drawing the thumbs up or like finishing a heart, something like that. But yeah, Let's do it a little bit warmer. Oh no, not this. Do I multiply? Let's give up on that. 45 minutes. Okay, time's up. But yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. But I've like cooked here. Alright, then I'm gonna leave it up, leave it to like this, and gonna save. Those are like the artworks I've done today. Of My Inaness and Amelia Watson. So this will be all for today. Thank you for watching, and have a nice rest of the day, evening, a good night, whatever time zone you are. And what gang if you're at this point, I love you. And with that I say bye bye.